First cut with the neon blue Econo Puff HTV. Looks like we got a good clean cut. You can't see it on here, but I'll show you the weed. Alright, so now we're gonna try to weed this out. See how easy it is. One thing I should mention is that if you do get this, you want to make sure when you put it into the cutter, it's not on the blue side, that it's actually on the white side, because you'll be cutting against the wrong side if you don't put it on the white side. Pretty good. I like it. Now we'll see how it does on an actual unit. Okay, so we are about to press the Econo Transfer Neon Blue Puff heat transfer vinyl onto the shirt. I'm gonna pre-press it real quick. Just for a few seconds. Here we go. I'm gonna actually use this because I haven't gotten good at it yet, so I gotta use it. Pull that down so I can get it centered. This is the design that we're going with. I like it a lot. Center it up. So we should be good here. I'm gonna check the temperature real quick. Should be 300. We are golden. And I already have the counter to count down to 11 seconds. On the site it said like 10 to 12, I believe. So we'll see. I don't know if this is going to be the right pressure for the puff. I'm hoping so. I do not have an electronic dialer for the pressure, so hopefully it's enough pressure. We'll see in about 11 seconds. Alright, so there we have it. It looks like it did a good job, guys. I think it did good. It's a warm peel. So we're gonna go ahead and peel it off. Okay, I like it. This worked out way better than the heat transfer warehouse, which was this vinyl. Way better. It worked out way better. I didn't even have to adjust any of the settings on the heat press. So let me lift it up so you guys can see how it looks up close in the light. I think it came out pretty good. Now, what I will say is that for the other vinyl, it was a different design. So maybe that has something to do with it, because I went with thinner kind of lines here. But let me put them side by side. Okay, so now I have them side by side so you can see them. So this is the Econo Transfer Puff vinyl, and this is the Heat Transfer Warehouse vinyl. As you can see, this one came out a lot better than this one. I got like this little texture here. It may have been the design that made this one come out better than this one. This one has a lot thinner lines than this one does. And this is the Econo Transfer Heat Transfer Vinyl Puff, and this is the Heat Transfer Warehouse Puff that they sell, the Walla Cut Puff Black. So as you can see here, it gave me kind of like a textured look. Now when I put this out, people were like, oh, I like the way that the texture, you know, the texture look of it is nice. But that, of course, that's not what I was going for. So I actually like this better. So I might, and it's up to you, you know, this is why I'm doing a video. So you might like this better. You might have something on your heat press that will allow you to gauge your pressure, because I think that's why I got this. Maybe I had too much pressure on it. But I didn't even have to adjust my pressure for this, because I just stuck it under there just to see if it would pop up with my normal settings that I use for heat transfer vinyl that is not puff. So I'll leave it up to you. Like I said, this is to the right we have the Walla Cut Puff Black here, and then on the other side we have the Econo Transfer Neon Blue Puff HTV. Alright, so now that we weeded it out, I want to see how this design works out, just to see if it has to do with any of the lines or anything on it. So I'm going to pre-press it actually. 3 seconds. Alright. And this is just a shirt that's like a test shirt, so it doesn't really matter where I put it. Just lay it down. Alright. Golden. Alright, let's see how it looks. Okay, look at that. Will you look at that? It looks good. This is again a warm peel. Okay, so I like that. I like that a lot. It looks good. It looks like it's a little imperfection in the E right there. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try to lift it up. It's a little imperfection in that E right there. Like it didn't fully get it. But overall it looks good. Okay, so I wanted to see if the same design would come out looking good like the design that I showed you before, because the lines were thinner. So these are thicker lines, as you can see here, and it didn't come out so well here, and I wanted to make sure that I really like this versus this, and it looks like this is the winner for me. Now here we have this is the Econo Transfer Puff versus the Heat Transfer Warehouse Walla Puff. So as you can see, with this, I didn't have to change any of my settings for my as far as my pressure on the heat press machine. So, which is great for me because I don't have one of those digital knobs. I didn't have to change any of that, and it came out amazing. I love it, I love it, I love it. But with this one, I did have to adjust it, and as you can see, it did not come out the way it was supposed to be. So, if I had to give my overall verdict, I would say that I would go for the Econo Puff Transfer versus the Walla Puff Transfer that you can get from Heat Transfer Warehouse. All right, my battery just died, so anyway, so I wanted to give a rundown of each individual puff vinyl that I used and what I liked about it and what I didn't like about it. So with the Econo Puff Transfer vinyl, this rubber band replaced a piece of tape, which they just wrap a piece of tape around it to seal it, which I'm perfectly fine with. But what I don't like is that they don't tell you what it is. So I have tons of vinyl, kind of just, you know, rolls of vinyl sitting around because I'm testing out stuff, and it doesn't tell you what it is. So that's kind of annoying. When I got from Heat Transfer Warehouse, they actually tell you what it is on the roll, so that's pretty helpful. Also, with the Econo Transfer Puff Vinyl, it comes in a size that's bigger than my actual cutter, so that's annoying because I have to cut it in order for it to fit in my vinyl cutter. With the Heat Transfer Warehouse, the Walla Cut Puff, it easily fits into my my cutter. So, you know, but overall, I'm gonna have to give it to the Econo Transfer Puff for the win here, because it came out really nice. I mean, both of them weed pretty much the same, but the Econo Transfer Puff Vinyl, I mean, it won for me. So, I mean, my designs on both sides came out. As you can see, I did the comparison of two designs with both different types of puff, and the Econo Transfer won. So, this is just so you can see, you know, the difference between the two. Feel free to buy both and try them out for yourself. Your designs may work better than my designs did, and you also may have a heat press machine where it's not a manual pressure knob that may help you out with the Heat Transfer Warehouse Walla. I don't know why I keep saying Walla Puff vinyl may come out better for you if you have a digital pressure knob. I don't know, but I'm gonna rock with the Econo Transfer Plus. That's my recommendation as of now. If anything changes, I'll do another video and let you know why. Well, thank you for stopping by. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. It helps me and it lets me know that you like the content that I'm producing. If you like the channel and the content that I have on it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way you know, and the little bell button. That way you know when I post a video that you may be interested in. Here at About Time, we like moving with time, in time, and we hope you do the same. See you in the next one.